Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a...
All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast L.A. skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 21-yard line.
They're 180! Black 15! Watch the pass! Watch the pass! Here we go!
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a first down. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017. And then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry. And then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Rivers. And that's incomplete.
Rivers pass, thrown away and incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Mike, hey, I'm going to go load it. Watch the out.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
Hard. Go. Come to me, it's me.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Delta. 57 to mine. 57 to mine.
Block to throw on 2nd down. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Complete to Cortland Sutton. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
Ready.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Lindsay. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Let's go. 90, Wolf. Look at me. Go. Yeah. Check 13. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsay. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready, set. Mike, 57. Hey, watch. Hey, Charlie. Hey. 57's Mike. Watch 57. Let's go, D. 57's the Mike. Watch 57. Hey, tight. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Ready up.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Go. Check 24.
A run with Lindsay out of the gun. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
On the ready.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
57 Mike.
On 1st down, Lindsay. Oh, now Lindsay lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Go.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
57. Go.
Now Locke throwing on second down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still, no yardage. Okay.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They started on the ground with Eckler. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
On second and inches, Rivers. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Adam Gotsis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Charger football to start quarter number 2. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. They've got a third down and 5 to start things out.
Black 15. Black 54. Red. You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Switch. Hey, Delta.
On third down, here's Eckler. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line.
Watch the whip. Go.
On first and 10, here's Locke. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He's white. Crash. Topper. Hey. You got behind.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's got room. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Keep it skinny. Bravo.
On 1st and 10, Rivers throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Step 180, 390, Alpha. Hey, wahoo!
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Cluster.
They can't hang with us. Right there. 54. Right there.
Rivers on 1st down.
Let's go. You tighten.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Here we go.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Squeeze. Shoot.
They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 stop.
Come on now.
Yep.
Staying open.
Check. Hey, Sam off. Let's go. Ready.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. They find some open field here. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack, because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that, because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hatchet. Greystone, travel. Hey, zoom. Snap.
On 1st down, Locke. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 31's the mic.
To throw again on second down. Lock. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19.
Come on, set.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by for Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
44, Mike, 44.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get it.
From the gun, it's locked. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his fourth touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, we're
Check 52.
load it.
Check.
Load it.
Choose the mic. Let's go.
Wait, 89.
Throwing, Rivers. He finds an opening past the 40. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go.
Check. Check. Hot route. Hot.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Man out.
Rivers, he leads to Eckler on the draw. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Shot! 180!
54!
Hey, Rocket!
Check 50, check 50. Watch the safety creep.
Load it! Load it! Hey! High 7!
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
You don't want none of that.
Get it, pick up the ball.
SOS.
On third down, Rivers. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Ready? 18 games. 5. Go.
57. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 57's Mike 57.
Hey, keep it up.
Let's go.
Throwing on second and long. Lock looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey.
Ready? 50. Plant.
Watch the twins. Butts it.
General West.
57. Yo.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 57's Mike.
5.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Ready.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Alert 3.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, go.
A final shot before half for Locke. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
On second down, here's Locke. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
31's the Mike. I got one.
Turn it out.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it. And it brings up 4th down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Check it back.
1st down, Rivers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Right. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Shoot.
Shift. Watch the shift. Shift.
Rivers. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Step round 80. 390.
54. Mike, 54. 6 man. Check curls.
Room.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. I got you, boy. I got
you. Go.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Hey, Delta.
Here I come.
Get hit.
To throw is Rivers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stay there. 380.
Watch the run.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Phillip Rivers with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Shame, baby.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
64, weak.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Watch twist. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA! Austin Eckler, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 40.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Lock now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Lock now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trevor Williams was shot out of a cannon there on the corner blitz. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, Looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Hey, lock it. Smooth. 5.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Block. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? From the gun on 3rd down. Lock. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Check 0. 80 weapon.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Following the interception here, Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Check 31. Check 31.
61. Matchbox lights.
Watch the edge. Undercrunch. Undercrunch. Undercrunch.
White, 89.
Throwing Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Block 15.
Check, check.
Load it. Load it.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check, check, check.
Behind. Behind.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 35 yards. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. They look to throw. It's locked. Screen pass to Lindsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw it is locked. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
44, Mike, 44.
To throw on third down. Lock, flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Lock to throw for it on fourth. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
It's Eckler again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The Chargers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Rivers hands off to Eckler. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Go! Fight!
Throwing on first down is Lock. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey!
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check. All day, just like that.
Hey, orbit.
44, Mike, 44. In your face.
Go.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Broncos on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10.
I'm coming after you. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. All right. Shoot.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound to surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bump it. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black, yeah. And it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? And it feel like,